God, that's loud. Everything's blaring. Sorry about that, gang. What up, my people? How are you? Hi, audience. Go on Twitch. Or there we go. Twitch is going. Pop up in chat. There we go. Oh boy, we are ripping. That's going. Let's turn off this. Good. Turn that down just a touch. Jump back in. Good. Oh, isn't there a selfie camera if I just get a cool intro shot like that? Maybe. God damn you. This and then this. How do I rotate camera? How do I switch camera inwards? Is it because there's something in front of me? I know they said you could do a selfie camera. I just don't know what the hell is this. Please turn it to selfie mode. I've tried. You have not allowed me. What the heck? I'm hitting R3 and it's fighting me. It just recenters it. I'm hitting buttons. It's not happening. Well, I should just have an awkward zoom in on this lady, I guess. Kind of like a weird stalkery vibe, but sure. Ha! Da-da-ba. Ladies and gentlemen, how are you? Why do I look slightly pale? Is it because of this? No, it's red. It's RGB. That's what we're looking for. There we go. Some color, because the light is a little bit better. Ladies and gentlemen, ooh, it happened this morning, okay? Hot diggity damn. Caesar's weapon finally came home. I was just terrified, man. It was getting like I started to like deplete a fair amount of my resources, you know what I mean, where I'm like, oh, it's looking grim, but I was getting close to pity. Once again, we lost in a way. We basically had to push all the way to the weapon banner up to I think 24 pulls until a guaranteed S rank. But I'm happy that we at least won the 50-50, so I should count my blessings. Alright, so at least we got Caesar basically complete. But I did want to ask you guys something, because some of you guys are much more knowledgeable about like the end game optimization stuff that I am not so much privy to, just because I've been like a kind of like sometimes deep and other times not so deep. So essentially, this is what I was wondering. So I kind of was going back and forth in my head about like, okay, I could level up Piper, but the investment level for me to do that is quite high. Not that I'm, like, if there was ever a character that I was going to level up when I'm done making my two teams, it'll be Piper. But for right now, I was looking at this character, and I was like, I kind of still want, in some ways, to, like, amplify him, because he's, I don't know, I just kind of want to. And I was looking, and I seen that this ability is, like, his main thing that gives basically anomaly proficiency as well as, where is it? It says, by doing a quick assist, a chain attack, any or anything, causes another squad member to enter the field. That squad member gains a shield of that so and so much stuff, but equal to 68 of Seth's initial attack. Oh, is that what it is? Oh, I see. So the shield's density is scaled off of Seth's attack. So then what would I build? Would I still build? Or is it like an attack? I thought how this worked was you give the shield. I think that may be how it works. You gain a shield from res equal to the city. No, it's just a shield.
Syndicate said unutilized the training course XP Grin. You can save some resources.
Yeah. I probably will. I've kind of been like slacking as far as doing that. It's kind of like one of those things where I have no like direct. I do have a direct course, like a direct purpose. I'm not finding that in my head clearly, you know. Where, like, I can kind of do everything that I want, except for, like, the super end game, like, max difficulty stuff. But I find myself kind of, like, waning as far as, like, I'm a little bit floaty, unfortunately. Like, I wish I was more like, oh, I want to do that, and that's the exact thing I need to do. Yeah, like, Caesar has kind of gotten decent artifacts, at least that I have for her. Although, I don't know. At the same time, I wonder if I should give Seth's... her artifact set, which is the Swing Jazz artifact set to Seth, and then give the impact stun artifact set to her. But I don't know. Unfortunately, I don't think it can impact on any other skill, though. What's good, Light? But real quick, before I get too ahead of myself, essentially, I want to tell you guys why we've chosen to do ZZZ again. I was kind of debating what game we should do for like our 1 week of pushing, streaming kind of thing. Like we have one focus every week. The reason why I chose ZZZ...
It said you could do it that way, Green.
Yeah, I could do it that way, yeah. What do you call it? But, what was I saying? The reason why we chose ZZZ for this week's main stream thing is because, one, I kind of have that feeling of, like, not sure exactly how to build my team, and I would just kind of like to have at least one really good team in ZZZ as far as, like, having decent artifacts, having them leveled up, having them perfectly sequenced, having them understand that, and you guys are pretty privy to ZZZ, so you guys can explain to me what we should probably be spending our points into and stuff like that, and... because it's the nature of us playing this game for quite a while, I've actually acquired quite a lot of... it's like the currency that lets you refresh this stuff. Yeah, we have 78 batteries, and we have whatever the hell this other thing is. I imagine same thing, battery. So we have a lot of those kind of to use. So I wanted to use some of those and basically just like grind some stuff that we need to get leveled up. But I kind of wanted to debate with you guys back and forth between what we should probably level. But honestly, probably should start with just the weapon. The weapon and leveling it up to the maximum point would be a good idea. Although we're basically almost there. I luckily had all the materials. But this is her weapon, the final thing I got to drop this morning. I regretted not streaming and then just doing it then, but I forgot that we were streaming. I actually didn't decide that we were going to do ZZ yet. Again, we're doing it because we have a lot of, like, upgrade ascension. Also, that little hog tail is cute. Just like a little poo, anyway. What's good? Light says, I have everything pre-farmed for my Mayabe by her time. Ooh, nice!
Light said, RN, I'm grinding now is my second team.
What do you call it, man? I haven't, I kind of have two teams. I probably should be, like, making sure my Ellen team...
Syndicate said that's your overflow battery charge. You now the battery that stores after your max reserves is capped.
Oh, I didn't know that's what that was. Oh, wow. So this one also has that game. Okay, I thought that just existed in, Okay, so it's not that bad. I missed a day of I didn't log in one day and get one of my, login, like, daily quest things. So I thought, I was like, oh, shit, I'm screwing up, but it's not that bad if you save your resin. That's cool. How packed am I?
We fighting? Take
I only got 134. How much can this hold? The reserve energy. I don't know. But I digress. What do you call it, Lone? I think before I entered the stream, you asked, how was my day? It was pretty good, buddy, but how was yours? Also, Light, how was your day as well, man? Yesterday, I spent some time writing, which was fun. Good, like, kind of decompression, because I was getting a little overwhelmed by some of the content that I was making. Just like you do so much like script making and like editing stuff, you're just like, it's too much, and not too much, but like you're like, I need to get away from this probably for something. So then I was like, I'll do that. But I started making shorts today, and that's been a lot of fun. Our streams are kind of awesome. Okay, especially our VR streams. I don't know why. It's one of like it's just a lot of fun opposed to like when you're making a YouTube video, at least for the Mind Palace and Madness channel, even if it's VR, it looks cool, but it's just like kind of complicated because you're trying to like consolidate clips that are relevant to what you're saying. You're kind of trying to create something that people are just generally wanting to listen to because it's kind of an interesting story. It's kind of like unfortunately complex. But just making shorts from our streams.
Lone Syndicate said, "Hell yeah, streams are awesome."
Thanks. But just making like shorts, like us goofing around or us doing some weird shit, and you guys bring out like the best part of me as far as like the playing VR and streaming stuff. Like I made like or not I made, but when we were using the stupid book in Blade and Sorcery, and we started like making a stupid backstory that we're a cult and that was kind of similar to Redo of a Healer, and that we're just like basically like throat punching somebody with a book. It was just like a bunch of things that, like, at least to me, when I judge shorts, like what something is short worthy, it's if you were scrolling and looking at shorts, would this be something that you would watch a little bit of? How much would you watch? Or would this be something you'd be like, this is stupid, and you'd scroll by? A lot of the funny, goofy clips were like, I'd at least watch most of that, and then probably would scroll by, you know? What's good, Bolt? Did you fix your keyboard, or was that you just having strokey keyboard madness? if I'm not mistaken, it can store up to 2 days worth of resin, so 480. Damn, that's pretty good. That's not bad. Light says, I have 5 hamster cages. How many do you have? What is that? What is that? A hamster cage? What is that, a weapon?
Touch my tail.
Or is that like an upgrade? Oh, just. So today the main today the main thing that we're gonna be wrapping up is, what was it? It was I kind of wanted to push through the story and just finish the story because I haven't been able to get to this. No, sorry, is it this? Yeah, it's this. Which apparently we get a free Lucy from, so I kind of want that.
Said hamster cages are the equivalent to crowns in Genshin.
Oh, you mean like the special things? Yeah, are they hamster cages? I thought they were like a.
Light said hamster cage pass in storage.
Where is it? Ellen will know.
Touch my tail.
Ellen still looks so cool, dude. This, upgrade this. I have 6. In what way is that a hamster cage, main? Is that like for, like, is it run circles in? I don't know what that is. But I have 6, and I've used up, I think 1? Yes, for this. I think I've used 1 for that, which probably, and maybe this one too. If I was at 9, is it 10? No, I could. Okay, so it's 11 is when it starts asking for it. So I think I could. Yeah. So I this next step would be that. But yes. All right. So Caesar, let me. Well, we're not leveling you up yet. We're gonna focus on just burning through the story because it's something that I haven't done yet. I still haven't just completely blitzed the story. Even though I enjoy it, I just yeah. I want to log in every day, bang something out, and then like walk away. You know. Oh, also I should do that before we get too ahead of ourselves. Let me. I forgot to do the one thing I always forget every day to do, part of the daily jam. You need 5 to max out a character. Well, it looks like I'm good. Like individual skill or nah. If it's like to max out an individual skill, then whew. Oh, I did do this. No, man. The one thing I didn't do is start. Why is the button to sprint the same button to interact with people? What a dumb thing. And if anything, it should be the other way around, where like a hold is what is that? I don't know how you'd. Yeah, just make a different thing. Also, damn, I thought I did enough for the one robot girl. Also, I finally did like the quest for the robot.
Light said I have 250 ice purple materials. How about you? How much do you have, lol?
Me? Oh, I don't have much of that. You win
Lone
10
Syndicate
times.
said if you read the lore of the hamster cage, it's not a cage in a literal sense, but a pass to a top-notch simulation training center.
Oh, that's a lot. That's quite the like. Oh, for me, I don't have that many ice materials. I'm kind of in the place where I'm like, I don't know, and it's probably not the best thing to do. Again, I think it's like if I were to like give someone advice, my advice would be to like go all into your team. I should be focusing on making Ellen like perfect. My Ellen's good, but she's not perfect. Like her artifacts are okay. I have like a freakish amount of critical rate given what I do. Yeah, I don't have as much of the other stuff as possible. I probably definitely fucking holy shit should definitely invest in Oni Girl. Because I like the way she plays and she looks awesome and I don't have that many copies of her, so on and so forth. So, yeah. But, yeah, so going to one team is good advice. But for me, I'm just kind of liking the character. So I'm kind of like leveling everyone up like this. And like Caesar is kind of doing enough. But I'll be honest, Caesar also isn't, and this is kind of what I wanted to change a little bit, but I also wanted to give love to Seth. Because Seth is also a pretty beefy boy, which I can make pretty strong because I have a max constellation. But yeah, I find that, I don't know, man. God damn it. Maybe maybe her weapon. Sorry, my problem with Caesar right now is that I don't find that she is like doing something. Like there's not enough. When I switch to her, I don't feel like I'm doing a lot. Does that make sense? So like I switched to her and she I perfect parry and then I activate her triangle ability and that's it. You know. I would love for, and I think her weapon kind of is hints at this a little bit, but I think her weapon allows you to actually like melee maybe and do certain things to then build up stun. If we don't do that, what she can do is eventually I could switch her over to the stun artifact set where like when you deploy, what is it called? I think I have it here. I could just go to, no, I don't want to do that. Is it this? Yeah, it's increases impact by 6. Terrible. But basic attack, dodge counter, all that stuff. Unfortunately, it's not perfect assist. But all that stuff improves your stun ability, which her shield is already good without the 15% bonus or whatever it is of shield defense. You know, she's fine. You don't need to get more defense from that. But the kind of like passive team buff, kind of nice. So if we gave that to Seth, that'd be pretty good. And if we started farming out the impact set, then it could kind of work. And hell, I might actually even pass you guys to help me walk me through how to like make a perfect set, because I do think I have a lot of those like special reroll your disc set thing. You know what I mean. Hopefully. But yeah.
Syndicate said the problem with Ellen, I feel like she gives herself too much crit rate. Her core skill gives crit rate 14.4%, her weapon give 44% crit rate, and her C1 give 12% crit rate. Like, damn girl.
Yeah, so you probably just don't need like any crit rates. Like, you want to get any artifact that gives you attack percent and then critical damage probably, which is still something that you can focus on. All right, because we're about to jump into some story things, let's go ahead and mute everything and buff up all the other sounds so that you guys can hear the game and all that. Boop, and good. It should, what's good, Lord, I did see that game you sent me, man. I didn't see it, sorry. First of all, thank you for sending it to me, because I heard about it a long time ago, but then I never knew what happened. Lord, it is. You always give me the games that I still do not know what it is. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I've seen this game. I could actually pull it up if you guys wanted to check out what we're talking about, so I can include you guys a little bit. Boom, boom, boom. Don't show. Also, congrats to Fluff for getting goddamn Caesar. Fluff is, I like, fuck yeah, dude. That's all I can say is like Fluff is on like a good winning streak. I don't want to say anything because I just want it to keep going. But it seems to be like Lone and Nikita, essentially, or at least for a time. I think it was in Share Grin. Where's that tab? I'm so blind, man. It's the worst. There it is. Is it there? No, where was it? What tab was it? Was it in the gaming tab, maybe? I don't know, man. Whatever. I can't find it. Video, maybe? There it is. It's a video. Do not play an ad. Do not play an ad. I hate it so much, dude. Is it also
Lone
playing more
Syndicate
than one?
Said Z's update. I got 82 wishes ready for Bernice, and my Corin is level 50.
Ooh. I hate it. We got fucking ads, and I what's the point? What's the point of having YouTube Premium or some shit when they're like, oh, but if you're on another stupid thing, it doesn't work. Great. Dumb. Anyways. This is the game that we're talking about. This game was showed off a long time ago. It's called Arc Age Chronicles. It is the epitome of, like, what is this? It looks like a kind of a beat-em-up game that just has, like, really cool level design, but then they throw some, like, it looks beautiful. Like, it looks awesome. But then there's moments like that where it looks like you're playing, like, it's like an MMO, and you're like, okay, that looks like a lot. But then they have moments where it shows, like, a city, and you're like, wait a minute. Is this like this? I'm like, is this like an not an MMO, but it seems like Monster Hunter. Is it like Monster Hunter where like you have these capital cities that like you can go and upgrade your shit from? You got like it's like a hub, so you'll see other like hunters or whatever there. But instead of fighting like giant dinosaurs, you're fighting like, you know, fantasy monsters. Is that the pitch, or is it like an MMO that just looks beautiful? Because it seems like it's always only just been like fighting bosses and weird shit. You know. I would like to try Arc. Yeah, I don't know what this is really. You know what I mean? It looks compelling. I just don't know what it is. So, like, what is the experience going to be? Is it going to be like Monster Hunter, or you're just like fighting monsters constantly, like Dauntless, or is it going to be like an MMO where you're doing quests? It seems like just what they've shown. A lot of it is just like, yeah, you pick a class, you fuck up monsters, you could do it with friends, you build better armor. That's the like progression shtick. But yeah.
Lone Syndicate said, not gonna lie, my luck in Nikki has been pretty shit lately.
Oh, no.
It was bound to catch up to me eventually, but I'll make a comeback. Hopefully also Fluff got Caesar. Hell yeah. I haven't checked Discord.
Yeah, what do you call it? Yeah, Fluff got Caesar. It was on a 78th pull, I think. So he didn't do great, but it still was better than not getting her. Ooh. But yes. The game looks very good.
Light said, how far are you on ambush node on Shiyu defense? I'm on 4. I'm trying to beat it.
What do you call it? I was pushing myself to do it because I wanted points. But when it comes to Shiyu defense, what is it? I think I got like I'm 1 away from doing the max thing. Which is it? Shiyu defense. Which one is it? This? Or is it this? This is like a massive trove of Primo Gems, so I should do this. And I do think these ones don't reset, but this one does. I thought there's one that resets. It's this one, yeah. Oh, no, this is just where it ends. So, like, we have 26 days and this goes away, I think. Same with this one. Although I thought this one maybe resets. No, it's just an end of operation. It just might be dead. Lame. Anyways, start time. Oh, dude, I don't know what it is. I'm not sure if I'm sick. It must be I'm sick. I feel like my left, like, lung feels like it's dry, and every time I breathe, it feels like it's weak. Does that make sense? It's almost like when I breathe through my lungs, my left lung kind of feels like this, like that. But it doesn't do that. It just feels like that. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Also, Light says, I have core in C6. I'm trying to make my second team good, and now I need to grind a ton. I know, man. Same shit that I'm dealing with a little bit. I was lucky enough to, because I kind of did a little bit of everything, I think by me burning those batteries, I should be able to make Caesar a god and give her, Seth, all of her ability stuff, which I think is good, because I think she actually really rolled with a lot of attack for Seth. Although, I'm not sure that's going to exactly work. But, ladies and gentlemen, guess what? I knew this would happen, but I'm kind of over the standard banner, yeah. I don't know what to say. Besides, it's pretty, I'm not into it as much anymore. I'm kind of sick and tired of wishing, to tell you the truth. But hey, we have 6 wishes, so might as well just run it, I guess. But we are, like, I've never been this, like, emaciated when it comes to wishes in the game. You know what I mean? Like, as far as, I have, like, 25 gems, or not, I have 10. I have 10 pulls of, like, just echo things, you know, and it's just like, Jesus Christ. Alright, Lord says, it happens. I'm not the most interested show and tell person. Just talking it easy. I'm playing some I'm praying for yeah, man. I seen, man, what do you call it? People were saying that it was the worst storm. Man, the states are getting hammered. Like Canada, yeah, it's funny because everyone has like their own like catastrophe kind of thing that's happening, where like Canada gets lit up by getting lit up by like the dryness of our, like, we're like 80% forest. It's just insane. There's so much forest. It used to be like our cool thing. Like that's like it should be our high point. But it's just because it's getting so hot and dry.
Light said 196 out of 300 pulls on standard banner.
190 out of 300 pulls on it. Yeah, what do you call it? Yeah, it's been bad. Again, I think this has like some of the lower, but maybe they also give you like standard banner pulls for like doing quests and stuff like that, which I haven't made a point to bang out, so that could be it. But yes, but people in Florida, what do you call it? I was hearing people say that it was like one of the worst storms in that region entirely, you know, and they were even going as far to say like, if you haven't evacuated, we're not coming to get you until
55 out of 300 for standard.
Sorry. We're not coming to get you until the storm is past. Which I was like, damn, that's a hard line a little bit, you know. Oof. I've got Lord says I would like to try Archage. Archage, I'm not sure if it could be an MMO or RPG fusion. Maybe, yeah. I just want to know what I always like to know what the game is asking you to do for long periods of time. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, does it want you just to fight monsters again and again and again? And you're like, okay, I'm gonna go a little insane. Or is it like, hey, we were thinking about having this little bit of cute fun over here. You know, like whatever it is. This is something chill. Ooh, what is this? Come on, Lucy. I already have you maxed out. Sorry, Light. Sorry. Light says 99 pulls saved for my. Ooh, you gonna get her, buddy? I hope so. I hope, Piper. I have like 1,000 of you. Stop it. I'm gonna throw up in my mouth. Oh, not because of Piper, just because. Well, maybe, but I got a bubble in my chest. All right. Also, I have a video that I might upload on my Palace Match Channel. I probably should. I have to make a thumbnail for it. It's gonna be a motherfucker, anyways. Maybe. We'll see. All right. It's time. It's finally time.
Lone Syndicate said, looks like Piper has taken a liking to you.
Piper,
Grin.
I'm going to drop kick you in the throat. Okay. Keep it up. I'm not going to build you. Okay, I don't care if there's 80 copies. I was also playing her in this game mode, and it's good.
Light said, I want Piper. She would be amazing for my second team.
Ooh, dude. Yeah, I was like, I was debating on my one, what's his name, the Electro guy. And I was like, hey, it's kind of good. And I was like, let me try playing Piper. Maybe I'm like, I thought Piper felt really good to play, and she does. But, what do you call it? The one dude not only staggers the shit out of people, like the cop guy, but he also gives a shit ton of, like, what is it called? What is it? Damage? No. Now, what is it? He gives a shit ton of... he gives anomaly proficiency, sorry, which my John Doe, unless I want to grind the shit out of, like, the highest echelon of artifacts, 'tis gonna be a bitch. Ooh, that's cool. You do one quick attack, and you can follow that with even just a light brigade. Bang, bang. Yeah, no, I get it. So now we can finally play her. So now we can melee, and we just swing. We just swing. And now, because I have her at C6, she'll be able to swing for a lot longer.
It said don't drop kick the grandma.
I might drop kick that grandma, alright? So take it like a champ. She's doing this spin, her back's not getting thrown out, it's gonna be fine. This and this. Maybe. I want to fight something bigger, something heavier. Yeah, that seems pretty crazy. She shreds shit fast, and I don't even know if they have her fully built. Maybe she's just like a crazy assault character, you know what I mean?
Mike said, I hope when I pull from the lobby, I get Piper.
You what? I hope when I pull from my hobby, I get Piper. Man, I don't know. I don't think you'll get her. But I don't know because they tend to not do back-to-back characters. And Piper's been on quite a bit. That I think people would be like, "Come on, motherfucker, stop." It does feel pretty clean. You know what I mean? We gotta go do the test arena and like see how Seth is. Oh, I forgot that the training arena is a daily login thing. Well, I was like, I thought there was a reason why I should be doing it, and I'm like fucking up by not doing it. Anyways, hello, Bella. Is it loud enough also? Oh, it's that voice, so nothing matters. God damn it. Hello? Yes. You are about to enter a Mearsome store. You cannot do yes. Giants,
Light
yeah.
said I'd rather have M6 Sikoku, though, because she would be great for my team.
Yeah, dude, Sikoku is... I think I'd rather have that, too. Because, again, I'd rather have, like, a godly, like, max-level support than another max-level DPS, because I already have, like, the tips of my spear, which is Ellen and Jane Doe, you know? And let me tell you, I got shield for days. There she is. Lucy, it's me. About before. About before. Stuff. Ooh, she's almost C6. What's Sukaku's C6? Does it give her like another stack or something? How's it looking? Did you find out? Did you find out what the snitch? Who the snitch was? Pretty much, but it's kind of tricky and better if we talk in person. Meet me up at last time. Got it. Be right there. On my way. I was whenever someone says like that, something like that, I would always want to reply like, when did we first meet? Because it sounds like someone who got a phone and is trying to lure you to a place. Maybe I just am naturally untrusting. I don't know, but yeah. Piper! Old Granny, whatever her name is. Piper.
Oh, Proxy, it's you. Are you looking for Lucy?
Nah, just wandering around. Yes, I wanted to go over Tour de Inferno details.
Yes, I wanted to go over the details of the Tour de Inferno with Lucy.
Ah, Proxy. You really know how to keep your mouth shut. That's good to know.
I've said it before. If you can't keep a secret and are slow to react, you're not cut out to be a proxy.
Now I just feel like an asshole because, Yeah, I lied for you to make sure that you weren't, like, the bad guy, and now I feel like I was manipulated. You're both pieces of shit. It's basically my outcome. Oh, you put me on the spot to test me? How dare you? I tried to, like, basically keep you safe by keeping your secret. Bastards. Was that the test just now? Piper, were you testing me? Fuck both of you.
Was that just a competency test?
Yep, you're the real deal, Proxy. Definitely someone the Sons of Caledon should work with long term.
Kicking head.
Don't let Piper's usual careless facade fool
Child.
you. She's actually
Tiny
pretty
child.
cautious.
Sorry about that. Just little old unreliable me. Anyway, let's get to the real issue. The informant problem. Here's the deal. Ever since we've set up camp here, I've noticed something odd. Every time Blazewood ships out their handicrafts, Casa always leaves town for 2 or 3 hours at night, carrying hollow gear with her. Since Lucy told me there might be a mole, one night I pretended I couldn't sleep and talked to Casa when she was about to leave. She said she was out for a stroll because she also couldn't sleep, and then she just went back inside as if everything
Lone
was
Syndicate
normal.
said don't kick the grandma, you could probably kick the rebellious teenager though.
Lucy feels much more reasonable to me. Lucy ain't out here being like, oh, I put you in a dangerous situation because I wanted to see if you were worthy. And I'm like, I want to kill you. What are you talking about? You're the worst kind of friend ever. You're the friend that's like, you know what? Just because I was bored and I have severe fucked up issues with myself, I'm going to reflect that back on you and make it sound like it's not the most toxic trait ever imagined. Nonsense.
But an hour later, she snuck out of Blazewood again.
I'm also really tired. I'm also really tired, guys. I don't know why. I think I may be sick. I've had like a whole ass cup of coffee and I had my gamer subs and I just went back for a second drink and I'm not getting any more like, yes, let's go. I'm so fucking, I'm sweaty. I'm sweating right now. Why would you be sweating when you're just sitting here doing I'm not moving a lot at all and I'm sweating. That's not a good sign for your immune system being in perfect health. That's really suspicious. Kasha, what could very well be informed. By the way, guys, quick pause. I bought, I told you guys how I went down the rabbit hole of all this weird shit, keyboards, all that stuff. Check this out. Oh, can you see it? Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, shit. Oh, God, there we go. Check this out. Check that out. That's a split keyboard, baby. It's so fucking difficult to use. It's like someone broke your fingers and told you to learn how to write again.
Light said crazy M6 right.
That's really suspicious. Cassin could very well be informed.
Looks like Casa could very well be the informant.
Ugh, this is terrible news. Casa's relationship with the Sons of Caledon goes back longer than I've been around. We set up camp here because of that trust. And to Caesar, Casa has always been like a big sister. Someone she can rely on. If she really has backstabbed us.
Interesting. Also, Light says while the C6 banner for Sukaku is Frost banner state the number of usable basic attacks and enhanced dash attacks are increased by to 120 and also deal 45 bonus damage. So is that just basically like saying that when you switch to her, when you use her like Frost banner state, she basically stays and does like a swirl spinny thing for a lot longer? Do you have to pilot her in order for her to benefit from the elongated attack, or can I activate it and just switch to another character and she'll just spin for that much longer? Caesar's going to be crushed.
Caesar's going to be torn up about it.
So, we have to investigate this discreetly. If we're right about this, we need to solve it without Caesar knowing.
This is a tough
Thanks, Mark.
situation.
Appreciate you.
Like speeding downhill heading for a turn, but your brakes are out. But dwelling on the worst case scenario won't help. We have to roll with the punches. Cause that's how the Sons of Caledon do.
Piper's right. Once a wild boar charges, there's no backing down. Proxy, I heard there's another shipment going out in a few days. Casa should follow her usual routine. We'll follow her at night and see what she's up to.
What's good, Raid? Oh. I don't know why I got like a fucking pinch in my heart. Does that make sense? Nothing makes sense, but I don't feel well. I don't feel like we're not ending the stream. It's not like I feel like dizzy, which would be like something where I'm like I can't stream because I can't even think.
Said I love Piper's country accent.
Yeah, the whole country a bumpkin kind of situation. I always love that. I think the southern accent to me is never used to its full extent. You know, I've grown up with Dukes of Hazzard and Lucy Liu and all that stuff. Whoo, wild. Good. Oh, wait a minute. Who we gonna be using? Ooh, okay, this is actually perfect.
Raidnade said would have been here sooner, but I was eating at a local restaurant for dinner.
Ooh, fancy. Fancy schmancy.
Let's stir up some trouble.
I wanted to see if this combination will work, which I think it will, because she is a supporter. She is an anomaly character. She benefits from anomaly detonation. Rah! But I will be sad to see if this works really well. Like, really well. Also, let me know when you guys are ready to get hit with another freak show Frankensteinian abomination keyboard that I actually might buy. But it might be like the biggest mistake ever. But we'll get into that when we have a downtime. Oh.
All right, we're in the hollow.
Lighter looks like edgy as hell. Also, Lighter looks like he has that emo goth hairstyle that I knew a guy who I used to know in high school.
Syndicate said to keep in mind GRINN trial characters have no gear.
Fuck, is this one too? So you really just can't tell if a character's good or not. That's the ass. That's ass. Honestly, I should like definitely build Lucy or Piper. Sorry. I have a max constellation of her weapon. I have her at C6, and I have been farming for an artifact set for her already because I've been farming for Jane Doe. So I already have a shit ton of those artifacts just because. So I should. I should. How are the things with Bernice and Caesar going?
How are things with Bernice and Caesar?
I checked. Caesar's already asleep. That girl's got a routine like clockwork.
And Bernice is all taken care of. I sparred with her the entire day to wear her out. Looks like tonight, the ethereals in the hollow won't taste my perfect one-hit KO. They got off lucky.
Quit whining, Lighter. If you'd hidden the nitro fuel better, we wouldn't be in this mess. All right, let's get moving. Only the three of us and the proxy can handle this now.
It hurts to breathe a little bit, but what do you call it?
Lone Syndicate said no, we can tell we just gotta do some math is all.
Sorry. When I'm sick, I feel like my defenses are down. Whatever comes to mind, comes to mind. But,
It's Casa! This way, quickly!
Okay.
Can we also... No. Can I... No, I can't. Right? Yeah, no, I can't. Do keep in mind, GRINN trial characters don't have any gear. No, we can tell. We just gotta do the math. That's so I can actually tell how good Piper will be alongside Jane Doe. I know it's good. I just want to know how it feels. You know, is it like good, or is it fine?
Sure.
Golly, man! Every time Jane is on screen, it is just what's going on? The wild and all that stuff. Are you gonna detonate? Man, damn. Jane Doe, man, she's like a fucking, like the, you know what Jane Doe feels like? She feels like
Raidnade said, are you sick too, GRINN? Damn, a bunch of people I know are getting sick.
Maybe, man. I feel like I have been fighting something for a little while. I got like a pinch in my heart and in my lung. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like throughout the day I've been randomly getting like hot flashes, but I don't feel mentally ill, which makes me feel pretty okay. Like, you know, someone like, you can be fine, but you have like a cough, but your brain's fine. You're not feeling sick necessarily, but you do feel like you have a cough. I feel like one of my internal organs is failing, but it's not that bad at the same time. You know what I mean? It's like, it's not that, but it kind of feels reminiscent of that. Very. I think. I hope that counted. Also, I forgot to do this. Damn.
You're in a hurry, but please,
140k assault?
horses.
Without any buff?
Shame if we were too
Hot
noisy
diggity.
and Casa found out.
Painless.
Trying to see the numbers. Am I actually doing
Where did
that?
Casa go?
Let's search the area first.
There, I can finally use fucking Piper. That is something that you have to contend with. Piper doesn't seem to have, like... I wonder.
Looks like this isn't the right way.
I wonder if there's a way to give her more energy. Because Piper definitely feels like she's... Yeah, like she needs a ton of energy.
Lone
so I don't know
Syndicate
why.
said, well, if that's all you want to know, I can tell you now that you wouldn't normally run 2 anomaly characters of the same element.
Yeah. Well, because it builds up status easier. That makes sense. That makes sense. Swing, this. Parry. Ow. And... Man, she is like an unstoppable phase too. Damn. And this.
Wanna know what lurks?
Don't die. Damn it.
This place is a storage area.
Damn it. I wanted more. I wish you could increase the difficulty of these missions because I feel like sometimes they don't give you enough. Are you also sick though, Ray? But I hope you feel better. I think I'm in like the stage of fighting it, and like I think it happens a lot. But man, I have my nephews. We just had to get together because it's my grandma's birthday last night, and hot damn, man, kids are. I don't even know what it is, man. But like, kids nowadays are like fucking plague victims. Yeah, I mean, like they're walking like fucking illness essentially. I love my nephews, but like every time they're around, I feel my immune system get like fucking throttled, like tested, like painfully. And I'm like, I don't think this was the case when we were
Lone
young.
Syndicate said you could put Piper on a 4-piece Freedom Blues and turn her into a pseudo support for Jane Doe.
Freedom Blues? Oh, actually, that wouldn't be bad. That wouldn't be bad. I think the one that would be optimal is to put Caesar with the stun, with the impact one, because that's the only thing that she's kind of weakened. Is like her impact I wish was better. And if you give her just better base impact, I think that applies to all of her other things, like her melee attacks, so you may be able to actually use her melee and detonate impact more. And then I think I could take yeah, I could give the shielder one to him. It wasn't really worth farming that artifact, that new artifact domain then. Dang. And then the best for Piper, I already have a lot of the physical set. And wouldn't that be better for me to give the physical set? No, I see what you're saying. No, your set probably, yeah, no, makes sense. The Freedom Blue would make sense. Yeah, because it would basically weaken her for Jane. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Yeah, man, that probably is the best. And I have a lot of those. I've been wasting resin on artifacts that were not as important, alright? Ha! Hello, random bang boo. Oh, I didn't know what that said. It's fine. Nothing matters, alright? The story will go on regardless, and we have no power here, alright? It's sad. We wish it wasn't the case.
Lone Syndicate said if your Caesar has around 170 impact, you should be fine.
Well, she might now, Lone. She might have that much impact now, now that I have her weapon, but I felt like it was a struggle bus when it comes to getting enough for her power. Ooh.
It's the exit. Let's go.
Oh, I might have missed another chest. Shit. All right, let me fight. Let me fight again. Piper, unfortunately, not a lot of energy. Makes me sad. My fucking Jane Doe is too hot. It's too spicy right now. I don't mean attractive, but sure. I mainly mean that she is killing things before I can actually use the trial characters, which is a little unfortunate. But they're also not getting enough energy to be used, so...
She's waiting for someone.
Fuck, I guess. Sorry, dialogue?
I'm here like I was told. Hello? Is anyone there?
I thought we agreed.
Morse?
You were supposed to come alone.
What are you talking about? Hand over the goods like you promised.
If you want the goods, you're gonna have to pay up. Or... I'll just take it from the Sons of Caledon.
Wait, what?
You're mine now, and my prey never escapes.
Oh yeah? Bring it on! Morse, Casa, let's settle this right now!
That's pretty badass.
Caesar.
That was pretty fire, okay? What was I gonna say? If she is not, like, this is not some sort of convoluted way of her basically, like, working for the team, like trying to be an undercover agent or some shit, That's sad. That's sad. Rarely do I see a Native American person. They happen to be the bad guy. We're not saying that Native American people can't be the bad guy, but just it's unfortunate that it's now. It's unfortunate that hey, it's like, oh, there's a character from my and it's a bad guy. It's unfortunate.
Trusted you. What are you doing?
All right, here we go. Boom.
Hang on, Lucy. I can explain.
There it is. Okay, good. It's for the.
You guys met up here in secret. What else is there to explain? What did they hook you up with?
It's not like that.
How come Piper is not getting any energy?
In dire need of necessities. Ever since the gas station ran out of gas.
Shit! I didn't even kill him that fast. I didn't get her pitch. God, Lighter's so fucking cool.
He's trying to escape.
I really hope we have enough time to gain enough power. It's Primo Jam is whatever. Okay, well she's not like running away from us. So. God, jeans and yeah, wild. Fitted jeans, crazy. All right.
Caesar, you're here.
Caesar, calm down and listen to me. Casa and the Overlord.
Enough. I know. These supplies will get corrupted if left in the hollow. Casa.
Lone Syndicate said you have to use Piper to get energy plus her error is currently S.
Take them with you.
Got it.
Huh? Overlord Pompeii?
Dude, looks sick.
It's been a while, Caesar of the Sons of Caledon. To think that little sprout by Big Daddy's side would dare bring her underlings to challenge me.
I love this guy's name.
Overlord Pompeii, while the Sons of Caledon still recognize you as the leader of the Motor League, you'd better explain why you're here.
Dude looks awesome.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. That will be addressed soon enough. But first, there's a more pressing matter.
Dude, holy fuck. Does he look so fucking cool. Oh my god. He's got the goddamn, what is it called? Black Panther, like necklace thing. Sick. He's got just the right amount of leather. He's also got, I'm not sure if I love like the X marks the spot nipple white slit things. That's weird. But the fitted shirt where you can see the fucking muscle striations of his chest. Holy shit! And he's old as fuck and scratched and
Lone
grizzled.
Syndicate said dude's name doesn't match his look. What kind of name is Pompey?
I'm not sure, man, but damn, I wish that character was
Caesar,
viable.
These goods are what the Vanquishers promised to deliver to Blazewood. Are
Of course he
you
has to be a
deciding
villain.
to let the mayor take them?
Dumb.
Don't push your luck.
Lucy, wait. I heard you arguing with Casa earlier. I checked these boxes. They really are food and medicine. They weren't lying, no matter where they came from. These are things the town needs. But, Casa, if you're in a bad spot, why didn't you ask us for help? We've known each other for years.
Caesar, I was actually planning to ask you for help. But then you came in all excited, telling me you qualified for the Tour d'Inferno and asked if you could stay in Blazewood for a while. The Sons of Caledon have helped Blazewood so much over the years. At a crucial time like this, we have no way to repay you.
Woo.
So how could we make you worry about this for us too?
Repay? Selling us out to the Vanquishers is your idea of repaying us?
Selling you out? Wait, Lucy, I've never betrayed you. I just made a deal with the Vanquishers. We trade the handicrafts we make for supplies.
She's telling the truth. Although you have the favor of Blazewood, as the Overlord, I couldn't turn a blind eye to the needs of the residents. So, I presented them with an opportunity. When Casa suggested moving the trade to the Hollow to avoid any misunderstandings, I agreed. After all, we can't disrupt the peace among League members.
So you're saying the leak about our whereabouts has nothing to do with you?
Standing your ground is a good trait, but not knowing when to back down is just disrespectful. I'm here to resolve this matter. Today I found this in the handicrafts Blazewood delivered.
Okay.
Is that a listening device?
Moors, this vial should have contained heavy oil. the lifeblood of the old oil field. So why is this here? Also, the supplies delivered to Blazewood of late seem to be less than what was agreed upon. Do you know anything about this?
Woo! Yes, he's a good dude, I hope, unless it shits itself. But he's a good dude. I'm thrilled. I am thrilled. I was like, do not do this to me. You're not showing me a character that looks like the fucking coolest, most alpha, but like good alpha, not like douchebag alpha nonsense, but like real man shit. Alright? And then make him like, he's an evil villain, he's a boss. Lame as hell. But if he got betrayed, he's a good dude, he's a chance, he coming to be playable.
Boss Pompey,
Moors, I didn't bring you along for the Tour d'Inferno just for you to play dirty tricks. If we, as the League Overlords, are not just, then who would want to remain part of the League? And who would protect the old oil field?
I'm so sorry. I messed up. I wasn't thinking straight. It's all my fault. I'll take the punishment.
You're willing to take your punishment. Do you think you alone can bear the responsibility for the damage that you've caused? Sons of Caledon, Casa. Moors is my subordinate. I failed to manage him properly. I won't shift the blame onto him. As the current overlord, I'll take responsibility for this and provide compensation.
Nice speech. Now how do you plan to fix this?
Recently,
Lucy's kind
I
of a dickhead.
negotiated and reached cooperation agreements with several areas neighboring the old oil field. According to the agreement, the old oil field's damaged oil pipelines can be rebuilt through other regions, as long as we provide some of the oil to them.
McFlufferkin said careful what you wish for.
Does that mean our
you might
town's
just
oil
get another
supply
senor.
is saved?
I mean, I don't know if he's gonna be bad or not, but dude, he looks insane. Oh my god. It's funny because in my head I'm like, oh, you know, Lighter's pretty cool. He's kind of cool. But man, Lighter's still a boy when there's a fucking like dude, most men would want to like end up like that. Most men want to end up looking that clean with their gray hairs looking perfect, as well as buff as hell, as well as what's the word? Steadfast in their beliefs, etc. Anyway, sorry. Continue.
That's right. Within 3 months, the supply should be restored. Also, several regions have agreed to share the roads, opening up at least 5 new freight routes for the old oil field. Sons of Caledon. In the next 6 months, I plan to have you manage 3 of these routes. I take it you won't refuse.
You mean you're just gonna hand them over on a silver platter?
I heard you've been drawing bad routes lately. Though it's just a coincidence, it's time to compensate you. And though the new routes are lucrative, they also traverse treacherous areas and require experienced riders. I have a condition, though. You
Lone
need to help the
Syndicate
less
said
fortunate
Senora is
residents in
still
these
coming
3
out
regions
surely.
for
She's
free
still
during this
alive. No
period.
way miHoYo is
And any
wasting that
teams
model.
using the routes
Coping.
in the future must do the same.
What do you say? You need to help the less fortunate residents in these 3 regions for free.
McFlufferkin said congrats on getting Caesar's W engine, by the way.
Thanks, Fluff. Congrats on getting Caesar herself, man. That's awesome too. Congrats. What do you call it? I was gonna say, I don't know if I get the vibe that he's good. I don't know if they're actually doing like really good writing where they're kind of positioning him in a sense that like actually he's just like a really clever like overlord essentially. Like he may not be as good as King or whatever the guy's name is, or Daddy King. I don't know what his name is. But yeah, I'm not sure yet if this is like he's a bad guy or if he's just like what I would hope he is, which is a person who is not good or bad, but just in the interest of his people, essentially.
How does that sound?
Hey, Lucy. How are the terms? Are they really as good as he says?
If it's true, it does solve our long-standing issues with Blazewood. Plus, with expanded routes, the other biker gangs would see a significant income boost.
I see. Hey, oh man! Your terms are certainly interesting, but it looks like you're making assumptions. The title of Overlord and who gets to allocate the routes hasn't been decided yet. If I become Overlord, I'll be fairer than you.
You can certainly talk the talk. I'll take that as a yes.
I agree.
Caesar, here's a letter of commitment I wrote myself. The route allocations will be officially announced soon. See you at the Tour d'Inferno.
That is much better writing, because it was the easy writing would have been like, "Mahaha, I'm a villain. You caught my," or like, "Oh, my subordinate is actually the one who did all this, and I wasn't aware at all." Like, it's just like the most annoying, maniacally evil, like unmotivated, just happens to be like just toxic as shit kind of character. Wasn't that at all. Came across as like a good leader, made sense why he was the main man who like ran the shit. I'm not sure if he's gonna be a bad guy, but that was good writing. Again, it was like betrayal. No, it wasn't a betrayal. It was just a misunderstanding and also a subordinate doing shitty things. But it could still be a ruse or whatever it is. But yes. Also, Fluff, do you see this? Check this out.
So, it turns out, Moore's bugged the handicrafts sent to Blazewood for processing and was listening in on our conversations.
Yes, and once the goods were processed and shipped out, they could discreetly retrieve the listening device. It's a flawless plan.
If that's the case, why did the Overlord reveal this? At that point, we hadn't even discovered the listening device.
Thought he hadn't discovered it yet?
Even if we hadn't found the listening device, once we cleared things up with Casa, we would have eventually started to suspect the handicrafts.
That's right. If we found the bugs ourselves, things would have gotten out of hand.
Is there a difference?
It's been hell, Fluff.
Oh, Bernice, always so optimistic. The Overlord stepping up shows some sincerity, at least. If we had confronted him, even if it was all Moore's doing, he wouldn't have accepted his terms, right? Mishandling this could have shaken the foundations of the Motor League, jeopardizing the safety of the old oil field.
It would cause that much trouble. It could jeopardize the safety of the entire area.
It could jeopardize the safety of the entire area?
Yes. We've been able to live relatively peacefully, thanks to the League ensuring the security of our oil resources. You have to understand, our oil isn't just coveted by other regions in the Outer Ring. Big city companies see it as the only thing stopping them from expanding into the Outer Ring. If something happens to the oil, the biker gangs might have a chance to move to other areas. But everyone else won't be so lucky. Especially Blazewood. The residents are mainly the elderly or children, and their ether aptitude is weak.
Oh, Proxy, there you are. Sorry to bother you, but can we talk?
Lucy, kind of a bit of a dickhead. Are you guys were
Proxy,
like, eh?
I want to discuss Caesar. Ever since we met with the Overlord, she's been acting weird. She's usually straightforward and energetic. But lately, she's just been sitting on her own, lost in thought. She's even eating less than usual.
Yeah, probably because she's like, damn, that guy really locked it down. Like, that was a leader, man. Jeez. Caesar has something on her mind. Maybe she's not feeling well. She has probably something on her mind.
Caesar's worried about something?
It's strange, right? Lighter offered to train for the Tour d'Inferno with her, and she said she'd think about it. I think it's related to what happened that day. But if I ask her, she won't tell me the truth. Just so you know, I don't really care what's wrong with her, but she's still the leader of the Sons of Caledon, and I can't let her affect
Lone
the
Syndicate
others.
said Lucy, if
Proxy,
I had to put her
can you
character
come up
into
with
words,
something?
think of her as a Tsundere Fiscal.
Yeah, Tsundere. I mean, I don't know if Tsundere, I get. I mean, she's definitely Tsundere, but I guess I don't know. I feel it's weird, like Tsundere traits. It almost feels like the character forgets they're a Tsundere and go like, it's not that I mean that. And I know it's kind of like the trope itself, but it'd be kind of cool to see someone who's just really like, no, that's just like they're like. I feel like what's her name? Genshin Impact, physical character that dropped a nuke. She had blue hair. She basically always talked about how she'd kill you. But like that to me was like a true Tsundere character, where like she never broke character. She was always like, I don't. Yep. Meanwhile, she probably likes you a lot, you know. I'll try to feel her out her subliminal. How about I go talk to Caesar and see what's
Lucy,
up.
how about I take Caesar out
Eula,
to
there
take
you
her
go,
mind
yeah.
off things? I'm planning to head back to New Eridu tomorrow to copy some offline data. It might be a good opportunity.
That's a good idea. And Caesar hasn't been to New Eridu much. You can show her around.
Oh,
All right,
no.
I'll handle Caesar.
Oh, no.
Tomorrow, have her take you to New Eridu on her bike. I'll leave the rest to you.
I wish I never noticed that, guys. That's gonna drive me nuts. Oh, Lucy, why? Oh.
McFlufferkin said VTuber status report. Callie and Bijou have taken their first steps into the Warhammer rabbit hole with Space Marine 2. Callie in particular has been loving learning about the hobby.
To what do I
Okay.
owe pleasure?
Guys, what is that? What are those gloves? What is that, man? It's almost as bad as fucking Withering Wave's main protagonist dude who's got a fucking rat tail on his head. Why? Why are your gloves like half on your fucking... You're not like a robot. That's just a glove. God damn it. It's just so frustrating to look at. It's annoying. God, these people suck. Fashion choices, and it's just crazy. Anyways, but I do want to do the thing. I'm panicking. Where's the
Lone Syndicate said that's how the gloves are made.
I know, but it's like, to me, again, it's just like I hate those. It's like the same thing. There's certain fashion things that people love, like it's men and ankle socks, not just ankle socks, but like below ankle socks. Like they're kind of like they're just like super weird. Again, it's not like it's wrong, but it's like it's wearing socks and sandals or Crocs and like white socks. There's nothing. You're not a bad person for wearing it, but it just makes me unhappy to see. I'm probably the problem in this for sure, but the point still remains. I'm trying to go. I'm trying to go to the fucking there. No, I'm not. Where's the place? Where's the place? I just know how to get it this way. It's much easier for me to figure out. This. Go. I see the gloves like that. It's definitely on brand for Lucy. I know it might be on brand, but it looks shit. just like Aether being a fucking weird future person having a braid that's fucking 10 feet long could be, and it looks science fiction-y or whatever. It doesn't change the fact that you're like, stop. Stop, please. I never noticed it, and now I notice it. I wish I didn't, you know. But let's go ahead and bang this out, because I do think... what was Lone did say something I wanted to see though. Lone was saying something about it was like something about Piper. Like you were saying that most people run Piper with blank because that helps her with her energy economy. But I don't know what that means. What was that referring to? Also, I do want to see that. That's what Lone also said was also they gained a little bit of energy. Not bad. Piper got a little bit. Let me see. How much impact does Caesar now have? She only has 156. Not great. How do you get more impact? Because I don't, I mean, I have her on the impact mod, this impact. Can you get impact in substats? Probably not, right? Is it via, like, skill amplification like this? I think it improves days, but I don't know. Maybe it's this. This gives you... oh, yeah, 6 impact there. Okay, so that would do it. So, yeah, you get impact via that. And if I have her... I don't know how you get impact any other way, though. Impact isn't something I think you can get in substats. At least I've never, ever seen it be in substats. Maybe if I got that perk...
Which alias?
It's not the second one, right? Let me see. Does this also give you impact?
Lone Syndicate said no impact isn't a substat.
Yeah, so that's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. So, so then I wonder how I would base... I think if I got this 6 impact and then I got the other artifact set that was the special impact artifact set.
McFlufferkin said impact occurs on 1 or more of the 4 through 6 slots of disk drives.
4 and 6? Really? This is 4. That's 4. So impact can be here too? No. Can it really? It can only be crit rate, crit damage, percent. No. I wonder what can be crit. What can be like? I thought impact could only be in 1 stat. 1 or more of the 4 through 6 slot. Of disk. I'm not sure what you mean by that, Fluff. Of disk drives. I do think I could get, if I did use this thing, which I think is the it just gives us 6 impact, and then we get another 6 from the other thing. I think that would work. Possibly. My back is sweaty. I hate it. Anyways. My body. All right. Let's see. What I want to do, I want to start leveling up Piper. By the way, my Piper should be like giga cracked. I do have.
Said you'll probably want to replace the physical discs with impact.
Yeah.
That's our most common two-piece.
The thing I think I'm gonna rock is we're gonna change
Only the brave will win.
Seth's.
That's me.
So we're gonna take all of Caesar's gear, and we're probably gonna give it to Seth. And then because I've been farming so much for Jane Doe. Sorry, I have a lot of physical sets anyway, or physical artifacts anyway. So that should be fine. But then it's not even just physical; it's anomaly debuffing. So Lone was saying that I could just give her anomaly debuffing, Piper. I mean. So we can literally build Piper. The only thing that's holding us back is her level, but we legitimately have 6 out of 6 weapons for good old Piper, which I think we're just gonna infuse because yeah. Why not? How do I... We'll choose this one, I guess. Equip. Honestly, I was wondering if Jane... I don't think Jane Doe would be good for hers because it specifically has to do with your E skill. 1 or 3 hits possible. I don't know if this is better than this one. I doubt it. I don't know if Road Rider is better, so maybe I should wait until you guys tell me. But I don't think it is. I would imagine it's better. But regardless, we have 6. We have Constellation 6 of her, and we also have a weapon, and we also have the artifact set that we need. In play, we have this one, which is the anomaly buffing one, and she's also physical, so she'll be debuffing stuff for that. So for Jane Doe, who's also physical, so it should hopefully work. And yeah.
I'm sorry.
Also, guys, I feel like before we get into this whole shtick, let me pull you to the side to venture down a weird rabbit hole just as an aside. Okay, so hear me out. Let me drink some of this beforehand. You guys know how that I recently gotten pulled down the rabbit hole of strange oddity keyboards, basically. Specifically ergonomic, good for your health, wrists, all that stuff, longevity, keyboards. And for whatever reason, YouTube has then just bombarded me with this content because I watch it. I think it's somewhat interesting. And yes, so recently I've shown you guys one that is basically like it's called the Glove 80, but it's basically like a weird curved keyboard with like a bunch of thumb cluster keys and all that stuff. All that. I then showed you this cool mouse.
McFlufferkin said, I believe Piper's engine doesn't stack with itself. So if you're going to use Jane with Piper, just use Piper's engine on herself.
Okay, yeah, I see. But yes, but I went down the rabbit hole. I showed you guys those other ones. I showed you this like mouse with a bunch of buttons on it, which look very cool. Here is by far the weirdest. Like, it's not even close as far as what it is. This shit is straight up mental, okay?
Lone Syndicate said Piper engine is pretty cracked too.
It is good. I got 5 out of 5. Hell yes. Okay, so check this shit out, gang. You might have seen this on TikTok. I was talking to my brother about it, and he's like, "You mean this?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that's exactly what it is." So it's funny that we like same feed, weirdly enough. But this thing is insane. So this is a keyboard. That's a keyboard right there. Okay. So the premise is, and there's a good like little tiny example right here. Okay, so the premise is basically this. Every time you type on a keyboard, you only get one button of travel. So you go tap, and that's it. You get one button pressed, and then you gotta jump to another button you press. The idea here is that you basically have, with a joystick, you have 4 buttons. Or, yeah, it's 5, because you can press. So you can click in the joystick, up, down, left, right, all that kind of stuff. And you can do this without ever jumping, like, again, like, if you've ever, like, spelled something, misspelled it, and then ran over and deleted a bunch of words, and then had to go do it again, that's a lot of, like, bullshit movement nonsense that you don't otherwise need to do. But this way, you basically can sit there, just plant your hands on these little joysticks, and it's just like, it's the same thing as, it has the same trigger as a mouse click. So every time you push forward, it would have a mouse click. When you push back, it would have a mouse click. And you would hit all of these other things. So, first of all, apparently this weird device can produce 500 words per minute for some people, which is like breaking like the highest records possible. Like 200 words per minute isn't like considered fucking like ridiculous. Like where you're like getting tired by having to type so fast. But what do you call it? It is also seemingly one of the most hard things to relearn because there's no basis for this at all. Like it's not like a keyboard where like you know that Y is up into like above H. It's just like a different thing to learn entirely, you know? And yeah, it's got like cool specs and all that stuff. I wonder if I could show you guys So this is the weird shit. Let me try to find something, because I think this is the cool part. This is the part where I was like, hot damn, but you can type like a motherfucker, dude. Like, it's wild. I got that weird thing to show you guys.
McFlufferkin said Rainforest Gourmet is probably the best for Jane, but there's also the other A rank.
Gotcha.
Electro Lip Gloss is also good if you don't mind getting the Battle Pass.
Yeah,
obviously Jane's signature is Biss.
Yeah, I might have to...
Lone Syndicate said, yeah, be honest, Grin, I am not feeling this keyboard at all.
It's funny, Lo, because this is the one that I think I might stomach, because I can't see a world where it's not fucking hell. I'm trying to find a goddamn example of it, have like him just typing, but it's not really popping up. If I do a short. Sure, we'll do this, I guess. This one maybe. Is this better? Pause! Oh, I can't really show you properly. The goddamn... come on! Give me something! Is this it? I don't know! I just want to find one fucking clip of him typing really fast, and it's impossible to find. You bastard! There, is this it? That kind of works. Okay, this is kind of it. Okay, but this is how fast you can type, and they do this basically by a weird thing. But I'll let this play, and I'll show you guys. Pause. Look how fast he's typing. It's insane. Now, to clarify some crazy shit. What do you call it? So this is what's weird about this. This is what makes it kind of feel very strange. But the TLDR is that there's something called chording. So the idea is that when you can basically program this thing. I think there's like a base program where if you just hit all the buttons or all the directions of, like, let's say it's THE. So you just tap THE or even TH. The machine will automatically know that you're trying to say the without having to perfectly put in order THE. So you can do this with other words that are common, like what, like whatever. So the reason why he's typing so fast, the reason why you can generate so many.
That one-handed keyboard still looks like one of the best, but only for gaming. I don't believe it has every key a regular needs.
No, the one-handed keyboard I think is specifically meant for like a controller. So like you can basically game. People who have who don't have one arm can basically get all the buttons essentially that they need to that you got on a console. But anyways, point is that what do you call it? Again, the reason why you're typing so fast is because you're basically like jamming 3 words quickly together. So instead of doing like ABC, you click all ABC at once, and then in a split second it would figure out what you're doing. That's why there's this weird like gibberish, like there's floating words here, is because it's hearing all the inputs that you're doing, and then it's rewriting that word in a split second. That's why they're kind of snapping in place, is because he's signaling to this thing all of the words that they're just kind of, and again, it's all jumbled, but then it rewrites it really quickly. And this is actually even a slower example of him doing it, but to me, it is by far, I can't even describe it properly, dude. It is, I have this new split keyboard, which is at a slight tilt. So it's basically like this. So you can basically take this keyboard, you can take this keyboard and you can put these little wedges on it. They like make it so that it does that. I'm not that level yet. I'm just happy with the slight curve. Well, that's already too much for me, frankly. But it has been so fucking frustrating, dude. I had no idea how mind melt, how bad I was at typing, because I do this, I guess I do this. When I'm typing, I do this. I reach across, and with my finger, it's like whatever is currently not being used, my finger will go there for the assist, like this. So now that there's a split in my keyboard, I can't be doing this. Like, you just feel like an asshole jumping all the way over to like the other side of the room to hit one key. So it just drives me nuts. It's just brutal. But yeah, man, I'm sitting here, I'm trying my best to learn. It is good, but it is such, how do I put it? You're going backwards so much. And like, I got into like writing. I was telling you guys, like, trying to write a story that I had in my head. I thought it was fun. And I went from like being able to like crank through like ideas and words to like going all the way to like what, no, where the fuck is you? I don't want to look at the keyboard. There it is. WYU. There. Boom, boom. Done. And it's just like it's so slow compared to what you've been doing. I always have to like completely burn the bridge that I could just go back to my other keyboard and just live with the fucking strain or put on my wrist or whatever. But I'm not. But when I see that one with the joysticks and shit, dude.
Said new keyboards require retraining muscle memory, and that's with traditional rectangle designs.
Yeah.
Lone Syndicate
Imagine.
said, lol, I've never heard of someone typing that way.
Yeah, I don't know, like, whenever, you don't ever, like, I notice it, maybe not, like, to this extent, but, like, to the extent of, like, when I'm typing Y, if I'm typing with my bottom fingers, and they're, like, typing, I don't know, can or something that's on the lower-hand side of the keyboard, and then it's like, can U, then I will just jump to U. I won't go can, position upwards, U, I'll just say can, U, and then I'll kind of just hover, like, I'll float, like a what is it called? Like a crane arm, I guess, wherever I'm needed. But I can't even imagine the struggle bus of like the joystick thing of like up, down, over, right. It'd be hell. But I want to try to do it. It's also the cheapest keyboard that I showed you guys. It's like around $200 some, $250, probably more because it's US, so probably $300. But that like Glove 80 keyboard is like anywhere from like $400 to $500. So like. It's considered, as far as all these weird shits going, it seems cheap, which is not probably the case. But yeah. By the way, I'm not kidding. I just think like if I were to save for one of these keyboards, that one has the best like answer, because that's what I like about all this shit is like it's a really good answer for the problem that they kind of pose. I shouldn't say problem, but like kind of like, hey, this seems like it could be a potential weakness, and this is our attempt at fixing it. I like that. I like when someone's like, this solution is actually a really good solution, so long as you're able to like stomach the adaptation of it, which most people aren't. But if you did, then you'd be ahead of some people who don't, And I'm thinking that'd be kind of cool to teach yourself, But shit. All right, let me catch up on chat. Sorry, I was selfish. But also, what the thing Fluff said. Also, bye, Lord. We love having you, buddy. Thank you for stopping by. Refrain Gormant is probably the best for Jane. Rainforest Gormant. I don't think I have that. What is that, Fluff? Is that just like a random weapon that we maybe get to drop once? It's just funny because I thought it would have had something. Because I've been on a weapon banner. I think it's
I'd
quite
probably be miserable for a few months retraining for these ergonomic keyboards. I've got 20 plus of my 33 years worth of typing muscle memory.
Oh yeah, dude, it's
Syndicate said you do have it, GRINN.
I do have it. Where? Oh, sorry, the one I actually have on equipped already. Okay, perfect. yeah. Oh, perfect. But yeah, what do you call it, man? I was gonna say,
which alias should I use this time?
You know what's painful for me? Because I was doing like so much story writing and stuff like that, I actually got much better at typing, like much better. But then it like just fucking it backfired because it's like, oh, you started getting much better at typing, it completely changed. Oh no, you're back to the bottom, and you're like, oh. No, you're probably like, well, if I'm going to do this again in a year when I finally have some money saved to get one of these stupid keyboards, should I just do it now and bite the bullet and then just pay myself back in the future? I don't know. Let's do some stupid things. I want to see if I can actually mess around with the Jane Doe team.
We fighting?
I do not want your... Actually, shit, maybe I should use your Caesar. Yeah, I guess.
Want a glass of nitro fuel?
Damn it, I want... whatever. Where are you? Where are you?
Only the...
We'll do you.
Let's stir up some trouble.
We'll do...
Wanna touch... Only the brave one.
Well...
Okay, let's get ready.
No, I don't want to do that. Let's do this and then this.
Let's take a...
Only the brave... We fight. Victory will be ours.
Victory will be ours. New keyboard requires...
McFlufferkin said the other generic A-rank anomaly engine is solid on Grace. I forget the name, Weeping Twins or some such.
Got it. Also, Nong said something. What's good? Also, first of all, what's good, Nong? We love having you, buddy. How has your day been? Nong says, so high WPM, low accuracy, most accurate, acceptable. Accurate is like 90%. Plus, what's that mean? So high WMP. Is that like words per minute? Yeah, words per minute. Okay. Yeah. What do you call it? Yeah, it's like 200 is like freakish. So the fact that you can average 500. So the premise with that weird thing is the pitch is that you can basically type as fast as you can think, rather than like it's pretty slow. But I do think it'd be one of those things where it'd be hell for like the first 2 months. if you then got like it normalized, and then you were like trying to push the pedal to the metal, like if you were a coder or like a writer, where you're actually like writing down your ideas pretty quick and you're trying to like push through tons of words, that's when I think it might happen, you know? As far as you getting to like 2 years in and being like, holy fuck, I'm like, I can go at the speed of my mind, you know, not at the speed of like my stupid fingers, hoping to not dumb thumb it. Here we go. Here we go. I don't know if my Jane can keep up with all these, but maybe. Because these are level 60, although Jane is almost that. Ooh, Piper does. Man, I feel like Piper builds up so many stacks so fast.
Okay.
Parry. Spin. Rainbow shield just lets you do whatever you want. Parry, trash this. I should always do a melee before I do that. Parried again, trash.
Now, you're the prey.
Good. Do we not have a shield anymore? Let's fix that. Do this. Also, it does. Oh, Jane Doe's or Caesar's shield. That is insane. Yeah. Why do they stop me from attacking? That's kind of ass. I just noticed that. We already got our spinny kick again. Sorry, what I was saying was I noticed that they don't like it when we do a certain thing. Yeah, sorry. What I was trying to say is I think when you have Constellation 6... When you have Constellation 6 of Piper, I noticed that I think you can go for a longer time with her spins. I think she had a cap on her by virtue of not only her energy, but the amount of time you can spend in there. Because I feel like we didn't get to the end of her spinny before it stopped. But because you have C6, I think she has a much more spin to win stuff. Fluff says, with AI technology, the
Lone Syndicate said also Piper does a good bit of daze damage herself.
Yeah. No, that's good. That's great. I mean, really? Well, shit. That's kind of my only reason why I'm keeping Seth around a little bit. Oh, no, he's buff. He buffs the anomaly stuff. But theoretically, I mean, shit, yeah. Yeah, because this way I could just keep dumping now. Well, yeah. I could just keep dumping my points into the physical and anomaly dungeon run artifact set domain, and then just use both of those. Just use that to basically get really good like versions of those perks.
Said while Callie and Bijou are getting into Warhammer, they and most of the rest of Hololive have been playing TCG Card Shop Simulator. I decided to pick it up and got a Hololive texture replacer mod.
Cute. What's TGC Card Shop Simulator? What is that? You own a car shop? Is that the pitch? That's hilarious. Also, I wanted to chuck Piper.
Ready and wait.
Piper, get in there. Current agent has already reached the promo. Oh, I see. Piper, you're getting leveled up. I'm gonna throw up in my mouth. I'm sorry. It's not because of you. It's just because of the nature of the beast. This. Dismantle. Sure, let's just dismantle 3 of them. It's fine. Did I dismantle or did I didn't dismantle? God damn it. Dismantle. There. Upgrade. Bangarang. Good stuff. Hoan Wish.
So sleepy.
So sleepy. Shut your mouth. God damn you. Sorry. Nog says, yeah, at like 92% accuracy with that, your accuracy could be like 70 and be good, thus allowing for higher speed always. Just slap the program on a regular keyboard, and that's a big increase. And what is is it the chording thing, the thing we're talking about? Because that's what it sounds like. Is that what it was referring to? But Fluff did say something with that. He said, with AI technology, that keyboard you showed definitely makes sense in having accuracy, predictive technology. Yeah. Well, yeah, to me it's interesting because it also seems like it's a layer of complexity. Like that's what I kind of find neat about that little weird gizmo thing is that like you have on a surface level you just have it, like it makes sense if you were able to eventually stop, like, because again they have that weird thumb cluster. Not sure that made sense with this
Lone
one.
Syndicate said these simulator games are getting very niche and specific, but I did see some gameplay and it looked interesting.
Yeah, I know. They get to a point where it's like, who is this for? But I guess my brother played like truck driving simulator. I'm like, why? He got into it. But anyways, these buttons right to the left, that I could see being huge because my biggest thing right now, dude, that I hate, and I've seen on these keyboards, is a thumb button for delete.
Flufferton said it's a simulator game where you run a hobby shop, specifically for a trading card game, legally distinct Tetramon without mods.
Okay, gotcha. I see.
The Hololive mod is good, but the Pokemon mods is really well made.
That's cute. I was gonna say, yeah, that makes sense. But anyways, what I was gonna say, the one thing I've noticed with my the keyboard thing that I hate is that I don't have a proper button to hit delete with. Like everything, because like the ergonomic keyboard basically keeps your hands flat. Like you don't need to jump around a lot. But then you have to. The furthest button is like to the delete key or the backspace key is all the way to the top right. And maybe if you had normal fingers, you could reach with like your pinky. But I don't see how that's. No, you're gonna have to move your fucking whole hand to go delete, and it's just dumb. And like, especially when your hands are just zipping around and you're like, oh, I failed. I failed. It just hits you harder. Where this, you can just get up or down, up for space, down for delete. It also would make sense intuitively of you going this way to delete that way, you using space or pushing down for space that way. It would just make sense. And you got a little trackball. I'm not sure if I like trackball thing, but yeah. But yes, the whole AI thing, or predictive algorithm stuff. The reason why I think I like the keyboard, it was. You have first a surface level of just like typing normally, of just going up, down, over, and like these tiny little micro adjustments. But then you also have the layer deeper, which is chording, which is basically like that predictive AI model stuff where you jam 3 keys and then it kind of knows what you're trying to say and it will throw that word in there. I think there's a limit to it because I was asking this to my brother and he was just like, well, what if you want to spell... He was trying to find a word that's basically like has the same amount of numbers but it's a different word, and I think you would have to type that out because I think it's just the most common words that you would use, like was, you, the, we, stuff like that. That would be something that you could just like type in. I think it's like TE would just be something all you need to type in, or you would have to hit in order for it to know you're saying the. And I think even T and E are in the same joystick, so they have this thing where you can roll. So you roll the joystick.
Part of what sets it apart from the other shop sims is that you can open card packs yourself. And get high-value rare cards, which you can display or sell for significant
So
profits.
it's just gamified dopamine, basically, right to your fucking cerebrum. Just like, oh, shit, here we go. Hit me. That's hilarious, man. I feel like that makes sense. I understand why people are locked in. Like, that'd be a hell of a temptation. Confirm. Enroll Piper in that? Yes. Can I give her... I guess she has a cap of having too much energy. I see. All right, let's keep pushing through. Unlock. Claim some resources. Good stuff. Unlock this as well. Well, now we can go all the way to the end? I picked the wrong path, dude. Shit. Well, I guess we can go backward and forward anyway. Can I not go here? Oh, I got completed this one. I see.
Huh? Is something
the character. Guys, I'll be honest. I know you guys love her, all right? And I get it. Do you think this has better... can I preview you? These sons of bitches. What a bunch of shit.
Which alias?
I feel like surely I have better anomaly than they do. Surely.
Let's stir up some trouble.
If
you need help, call me
I will do this though.
Touch me fighting.
I will do this.
Take me.
And then I will.
Let's get ready.
Shit! No, we need more. Okay, I forgot.
Take me along.
I forgot.
Only
we need to get their own team up in here if we wanted to rock. We'll do this, I guess.
If you need help, ready when you are.
They don't let me use the cop one. I guess I'll just use this one. I guess. Now that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, we'll do that. Whatever. Ooh. Oh, my body. It's a simulator game where you run a hobby shop. Nong says, like if this was
Lone Syndicate said,
like if this was,
I
got it.
duty KQan, and Guyet Dough.
Dude, oh my God. I didn't even, I promise you, Gnawing, I read it the first time without reading the defining what it was before. Does that make sense? I was able to know it was like if this was, if that's not like dyslexia nonsense, I don't know what it is.
Flufferkin said also, as I mentioned on the server, I received a gift from GamerSups in
Oh,
the
yeah,
form
yeah.
of Season 6 themed deck of cards and a poker chip. They're also doing a 1-of-1 giveaway for a full poker table.
Yeah, man, that's awesome. That's again, GamerSup seems to be really ahead of the curve about like not audience capture, but like customer satisfaction, I guess. You know, they'd find a way to make people feel special and also like create deals so that like if you're a part of the kind of community, if you give them your email, you get like emails all the time being like there's a sale or there's a free shipping event. So it makes you feel pretty good. Maybe there's other stores like that, but I just feel like they put so much more pressure on that. Acceptable for typing fast, could get million WP and would be great. Yeah. But people also say weird shit, which like I don't know, man. Like the argument for like using this keyboard and typing as fast as you can think. People are like, do I really want to do that? Because maybe Neuralink will basically make me able to type at the speed of my thought already. But in my head, I'm kind of like, man, I don't know. Like, out of all the things, Neuralink seems the most far away. Not that I don't think AI is gonna be a big thing, gonna break some shit up and hit hard, you know. But I just think that the whole like Neuralink thing is the one that I've seen the like. It's not that it doesn't look promising. It's just that I'm like, I just don't know if out of all the things I've seen, that's the one I buy in the least, I guess. Oh, I forgot we should do it. Damn, God, shit.
Lone Syndicate said, Green, why are you using a trial Chia?
Because my Chia is probably, this is sad, but she's probably not as good. It's unfortunate to say, but it is the case. That's a beautiful fight. It's a beautiful opera. I love opera. I love opera. There's no opera that's like Halo or like Assassin's Creed. I think I might prefer Assassin's Creed. I think it's 2, like Halo theme. It's heaven. This is what's ass.
Let's make this
I didn't even do that. Dodge. Disgust me. Dodge. Disgust me. Here we go. Lock the fuck in me. Attack! Damn it. My window is largely wasted. I hate this fight with a burning passion. It's so dog shit. This!
Here's a taste of the abyss.
Sure, I guess.
Stay focused. Round them up. This'll be painless. Psych.
I probably should have used a Bang Boo that actually gave me a buff. I hate you. Ah. Do not fuck up my main DPS. Oh, almost dodged a little too early there. Which one is... They're both weak. Woo! Oh, I can feel the cold! This! I feel like I'm doing no damage.
No escape.
There's so much! It's just, there's so much happening! It makes me want to throw up! Just fucking break! There.
McFlufferkin said Jeez is rough on the Grinder wallet with how they release characters. Each consecutive release is good for the previous and next upcoming.
I can't think!
James, Caesar, Bernice compliment each other. Yanagi too.
Woo! Oh, that one broke! You're wasting my time. Oh, this one might... No, I don't think it'll kill him. You have so much health that it's very finicky.
Well, you walked right into this one.
How do you like me now?
Okay, careful. Careful, gang. You do your thing. Do your thing.
Hold again.
A little gift for ya.
You're headed behind bars.
Ah! What happened? What? She wasn't down for that long. Oh, I'm pissed. I think it's because, like, that sucks, man. They account for the travel time. That's so ass. There's no way in hell that was enough time for her to pick her back up. I don't know what happened there. I think it's because she was so far away from the map that it finally detonated. So that's ass.
I'll make it painless.
Round them up.
Turn over, and you leave. Wrapping down.
Ah.
Following order.
Yep.
The final act begins now.
Ah!
You walked right into this one.
Die! Oh my god, man. They're on like an inch of their life. Ah. We did this the hardest way possible.
Face the consequences.
Just die.
I'll make it painless.
Yeah, I don't know if this one feels like it changed. Like it's no longer about doing what it said it does, about reviving them. I don't know, man.
Hold again.
No, don't attack that one. Attack the one that's close to death.
Lone Syndicate said I might skip Unagi, although I say that now, but normally I am a
now,
Jiggle and Cave because
you're
my
the
PhD
prey.
and Animal Kitties won't allow me, but even so there's always reruns.
Oh, I hated that. I didn't know that'd be that hard. Holy shit.
McLaughlin said Gamersips also restocked on many shirts, along with releasing about 5 new designs.
Oh, we did beat it though.
Skater Girl is available in most sizes, so I recommend trying to catch it with your next order.
Yeah, I don't know, Fluff. I kind of wanted to wait until, like, again, I spent, like, fucking a lot of money. And I didn't want, I have a lot of wants right now, which I kind of need to, like, what is it called? I need to purge myself of earthly desires, essentially. I have a lot of wants right now. I have that controller that I've been wanting to buy. I have the, what do you call it? Like, I would love to have the Skater Girl thing. We recently, what do you call it? There's characters coming out in these games that I want to play. There's the mouses that I think would be really fun to buy and learn, all that stuff. But basically, there's too many things to buy, and funny because I just read this book that I loved, but it was basically a we need to get to everything in order to unlock that. I see. But what do you call it? Yeah, it was the same premise about a book that basically talked about what was it, business? I don't know if it was business so much as it was basically a book about about like money, essentially. It's called The Richest Man in Babylon is what it's called, and it's a really good book. But it's same premise where I'm like, dang it, yeah, it's too many wants right now, and I gotta temper myself a little bit. But yeah, I find that that's tough right now. So like, as much as I want to buy the Gamersips order and stuff like that, I do find myself being like, I have other wants, at least right now, that are overwhelming that one. You know what I mean? But again, it's something that I might look. Well, I don't know if it's gonna be there in the future, you know. But hopefully it is. Hopefully I don't like it gets sold out again right at the time I'm ready to buy. Fluff did say something before that, I think. ZZ is rough. The grind or wallet, how they release characters. Each consecutive release is good for the previous and next upcoming character. Jane Doe, Caesar, and Bernice, yeah, all complement each other like crazy, yeah. Fluff says, since both Bernice and Yangi favored Discord Anomaly, they'll be a solid pair. Caesar and Lighter would work too, yeah. I might skip Yami, although I say that now, but knowing I'ma see her the eyes jiggle, and because of that being anime, yeah, I get you. You might be swayed. You are but immortals, say alone. What is this one? This one have any other thing that I specifically have to use? Oh yeah, the Victoria housekeeping one.
I shall follow your order.
This one.
Time for some tail care.
Do you think their
no.
Ellen is better than my Ellen?
Touch my tail? No.
I'ma see.
We'll
see.
Follow your orders.
I don't think she will be, but maybe.
I'm at your
1, 2.
I'll tell you what, I have a leveled up person though.
For.
This is all trial run. I have a feeling that their Ellen is not as good as my Ellen, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll play it by ear. I could have probably taken off what's her name. But I think the one girl's good too, but I have Sakaku or whatever it is. Sakaki? Is it Kaku? Like cock? I don't know if that's right. Lycan still feels like a character that of all the ones that are from the old world, the old age, he is the one that I wouldn't mind getting to. But I don't know how to play him though. I think he's got new chart attacks. Yeah, it is. There's the stun. Feels clean as hell. We'll activate this. Switch to you. We'll use a little bit of this.
Can you resist?
Then we'll switch back to our girl. God damn. Tell you what, of all the stunners I've played, I do think Wolf Boy is probably the funnest. Like, as much as the bow staff girl is kind of just like button mashy, he feels a lot more weighty. Like when he kicks some shit, it really hits. Dead. You can still leech off of him like such. I dodged, but it didn't happen. Chill. Damn it, just contact.
You cannot stop me.
Nope. I don't want to say that their character is stronger than mine, but it might be stronger than mine. Their Ellen might have more DPS than mine. I have a lot of crit rate, so my numbers are consistent, but I'm not sure if I'm pumping out 30-some K, like a madman. Ooh, and he's pretty tanky. He's getting like lit up, but he's still packing one hell of a punch. Woo! That kind of shot out of nowhere.
Raidley said, yeah, Yanagi seems like she buffs the shit out of Disorder from what I've seen
nice.
from her kit leaks.
I have not seen too many leak land for her. Stop! Again, I hate the fact that it forces me to be like, do you want to switch to a character that's not your main? No, I don't. Are you sure? I'm sure. Jesus. Anyway, yeah, I will say, Wolf Boy is up there. He just feels better to play. I mean, maybe the one like Bow Staff Girl is, but that just feels better when you're sitting there doing like you're holding down like the melee button and he just winds up a kick and you see like the guy fucking reel back like, oh fuck, ow. I think it is single target stun though a little bit, whereas the one Bow Staff Girl can stun like 2 people at once, which is pretty huge. But as far as feel goes,
Lone Syndicate said, "Do you have on manual chain attacks, Grin?"
I don't think so. Whenever I go into any of these things, I think I have it off. Wherever it is, whenever I go into, is it this? Or is it this? I thought I turned that off, you bastard. Is it on every, like, base thing that you go to? You sons of bitches. It must have been. Thanks for telling me that, Lone. Yeah, I guess it was. Stupid. Dumb. Also, I guess because we get like energy every day, I probably should unlock as much as I can, right? Right? Like that, and that, and that. Because why the hell wouldn't you not? I do have to complete that one to get to the rest, but yeah, same thing with this. Yeah. Huh. A lot of money. I have to complete that one. Gotcha. I got some materials, good stuff. I can't put like another person, like I can't put Lucy in here again, right? No.
Let's take a break.
Yeah, confirm. This agent is studying at the. I don't think it lets you hit them up twice. Let us go here, and that's fine. That's fine. I just watch them real quick, but yes. Thank you for telling me that, Lone. I thought I had it off in like the thing, like the actual options. I thought I turned off the like weird multi-attack thing. Annoying. Where are you? I don't know. I was about to say motion blur better be off. I thought it was an other. Chain attack mode, auto mode on, manual mode. After enabling manual mode, basic attack, special attack buttons, basic attack, dodge, counter, special attack, EX, special attack, quick assist, and all that stuff. Stunned enemies with a heavy attack while chain. Okay, manual mode means it's always on manual then, right? I hope that's right. I'll be right back. I gotta use the washroom. Ah. Dude, this is way too much information, but oh my god, I got an ingrown hair or some shit on the inner part of my thigh. Oh, and it's right where I sit down, it stings, and I'm like, ah, and then it balances out. But it's like, why? Why of all places there, you bastard? Anyways, also, I wanted to show you this on probably, what is it, on Monday. Not Monday, sorry. I mean Sunday.
Said
Saturday.
There's only manual or auto chain attack settings. Auto occurs when you hold buttons. Manual is when you don't hold.
Yes.
Also, in honor of past preconceptions of my nationality, add Australian TTS.
We did. I think it is there, but I can't guarantee it happens sometimes. I do have it on, I think, stick. So whenever you type of a text to speech, it will stick that name to you for the stream's duration. But I was gonna say, what is it called? What was I gonna say? I forgot. Yeah, damn it. I don't know. I don't know what I was about to say. But I was gonna show you this on Sunday. But look how fucking beautiful this is. This is a first-person mod for Elden Ring, and the first two was pretty dog shit. But this guy makes it seem like it is possible. All right, that's pretty. That's pretty. But check out this. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? And then there's fucking, where is it? There's one moment that I seen that I was like, that's insane. That's also pretty. It's also nice. It kind of it looks like it's third person though, or first person like force. Looks odd. But there's images where they're actually like showing him fight, and it looks like it's possible. Although there's a moment where you can see like how much health he has, and give himself like tons more health because I think it's just much harder to play. I think it was optimized for this. But there's one specific moment. That's one of them. Just like, oh my god, dude. Oh my fucking god. Like, you think that, like, oh, it's a third-person game. What would it look like in the first person? But holy shit, dude. First-person Elden Ring would be just, if maybe more magical than this. Look at this. Look at that. What the hell, man? Where is it?
McFlufferkin said first-person Souls game will be vomit-inducing with accurate dodge rolling.
Yeah, maybe. I do think they have a thing, so you're on a gimbal, so when you dodge, you don't actually roll, but you just move forward. So like the camera's basically just floating on under your character's like silhouette, so you don't actually, they can train it so whenever you hit that button, it just locks to the like a stick almost being on you. So what's good? Hypno says, "Hey man, fancy seeing you live. I just got back.
Lone Syndicate said Elden Ring if it was in VR."
That's awesome to hear, man. I'm happy you found me through that. Elden Ring in VR would be, Elden Ring VR is good, would be great. Sorry, in VR. But the issue is that you'd have to render both eyes. So like you'd have whatever you render on one side, you have to render on another. That's how you have depth. So it'd be a little tricky. But this moment, right here. Is where I like, this is to me where I'm like, oh my god, this got to be on the bucket list for me for gaming. Look at this, dude. I can't. That moment when I seen it, I was like, no way. That's up there for one of the most beautiful things I think I've seen in any game. Period. Looking up and then just seeing like this giant open vista with like a sewer pouring out and all this crazy shit, and you're just like, what? Excuse me, what? Look how fucking, it looks like the most beautiful, like, beautiful. I thought like Elden Ring was like good looking. I wouldn't say it was like the most stylistic Marvel. Sorry, it's stylish. It's like, it's good. I just don't know. I wouldn't put it on that weird thing. I'd say it has beautiful design, the worlds, but I'd say like the main thing you note about, I think, about Elden Ring would be like the combat of the bosses, the funness of the things. But then this mod like makes you realize how much
if Elden Ring was in VR, that shit would turn into a horror game.
Yeah, probably, but it'll be worth it. I feel like this would be a horror game I'd actually play, because it like with moments of that much beauty, I'm like, I can't not play it. But I was about to say, to me, like for the first person mod showed how fucking much the Elden Ring artist cooked. I mean, like, I feel like the art that FromSoft usually goes with is like this. Almost like literal, like a painting, like a beautiful painting of art, i.e. Bloodborne DLC. Literally, you're going into a painting. But like to me, this is the antithesis of that weird kind of like mind warping, like colossal view, etc. I can't, man. Like, yeah, and this is a mod that I think you can get going. I imagine it's fucking like gonna burn your PC to death. But yeah, basically it's a mod which puts you in first person mode, and I think it up-reses the textures and lowers the render distance with a field of view. So basically it makes it so that the near stuff looks better, whilst also obscuring the far away stuff, whilst also having you in first person, so that all makes sense. But yeah, the video goes on for like a couple times, and it's just remarkable. You know what I mean? It's like we could have Skyrim in our day and age, you know what I mean? Like, or like to me, a successor to Skyrim in this context. I know it's like fucking gonna crush your balls because it's Elden Ring, but damn. And there's a moment where he shows some combat. Oh my god, dude. This is where they show some combat. Yeah, so this again, he specifically uses like pokey weapons, because I imagine it just makes it so that it's easier to like actually aim and use. But yeah, the melee combat seems pretty good. There's a moment in here, I think, where he's actually fighting. He's fighting this weird thing. I think the mod also takes your character and basically makes him like a stick. At least that's what it seems like, because you're able to like basically like walk left and right and dodge this shit. Dodged. Easy dodge. Dodge again, you know? Yeah, so like I'm sure you could do that in Elden Ring with the third person stuff, but I think it would make sense that you basically are trying to like scale back the difficulty of the fact that you are in first person.
McFlufferkin said looking up is one thing most players never do in first person games.
Yeah, it's true.
It's why the old Splinter Cell multiplayer was so genius with verticality for spies.
That's such a good point. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Oh yeah, so this is them the more of the combat, which this seems like where it starts to show like a little bit of the cracks of like, yeah, what is Elden Ring? A combat game, essentially, like a boss fighting combat game. So of course, this shit a little bit difficult. This shit looks like a little. It doesn't look bad. It just doesn't. It starts where you can see the cracks. See, like when he's rolling just then, it keeps the camera stationary, so you just see that yourself kind of like lunge back, which is neat. But man, I don't know. I don't know what level of PC you need to make this happen, but it looks like on the bucket list of like you had to do that. People be like, I want to replay Elden Ring. I don't want to replay Elden Ring. I want to replay Elden Ring like this. You know what I mean? That's up there for like hot damn. Also, the fact that you can look down like that and you can see your like arms and shit and everything. Whew. Whew. Crazy. And yeah, there's more like beautiful moments, and I think there's like it starts talking to you about the like the reshading of the mod and all stuff. It's a real cool video. This guy's channel has nothing but this. His name is Snuggly the Crow. But yeah, just a ton of these kinds of things. Talking about Elden Ring mods, weapons, such like that. Wild. This one I actually haven't seen for myself. This one's selfish, just for me.
McFlufferton said this mod probably tweaks enemy density.
Yeah?
I doubt it requires a beefier PC than what runs it normally.
Maybe. I do think there's up-res textures so that like when you're playing first person, everything is like muddy. But, by God. I'm not sure if I'd fuck with Field of View, but I think I'd fuck with it for this. Man. It just hits 1,000 times harder. And like, because I'm thinking third person, you're just like focusing, like your like little fucking chipmunk brain, just like kill, go get me to the next boss or encounter. Hot damn, that looks menacing. Oh, that hits so different when you see. Oh my God. Oh, that hits so different when you see someone walking at you and they're fucking 6 feet taller than you, and you're like, fuck, shit, fuck. Oh, dude, imagine when you're fighting the fire giant. Oh my God, your stomach would sink. You're like, shit, shit, shit. Or the gargoyles are just like fucking streaming in and hitting you so fucking fast. Oh my goodness. Ooh, yeah, the parrying I think would be easier because you can literally see. Oh, the fuck. Oh, that looks great. Like the what do you call it? The backstab stuff looks great. I do think if I ever did this, I would cheat a little bit and give myself like some. I wouldn't want to like grind through the hell that is figuring out what is good. I would be like, give me one of those long range spears because this is gonna be rough. Oh my God. Yeah, it definitely has like shadow mods in there because I don't think the game is naturally that dark. Boy, howdy. How freakishly pretty. If it's up, if you have the resolution but lower the LOD, that's probably the best. Yeah, for sure. Like the distance and stuff like that, low distance. I don't know, guys. I was thinking about what we were gonna do for our whole month of streaming, like every day of the week except for Sunday. This might be one of the 2 weeks. It may take up 2 weeks. I'm thinking about a reason. I don't know, man. It's gonna be so much more harder. That's also an excuse, though. If we take 10 million years to finish the game, that's an excuse why. Also, I don't know if I'll be able to make use of this. Like we don't have good enough bitrate in our stream to really be able to be like, oh wow, this is beautiful, you know. Comic Azure is going to feel like, oh dude, it's gonna be so sick. Oh, that'd be so cool. Imagine all the faith abilities too. Because a lot of the faith abilities is like you picking up like a fucking rock, a werewolf rock, and throwing it at people, or like casting I think it's like a fire javelin at people. Damn. If you up the resolution, lower the thing. Anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to get. This was something I want to talk to you guys about on Sunday. We could have had it playing in the background for like an eternity, but instead I can't. I'm bad at holding back what I want to talk to you guys about. God, every attack pattern looks so much cooler though. Like so much cooler. Oh, and the Estus fast looks actually great. Everything is like shockingly like reasonable. Like you drink an Estus, doesn't look like it's bugged in your cheek or something. Like you can see it clipping through the mouth hole or anything like that. It all looks shockingly good. I wonder if this guy's just tweaked it so it works perfectly, or if modders have done that. So you just download it and it's that. Hot damn, dude. Looks so good.
McFlufferkin said, I doubt it would look bad. You're overestimating how heavy this would be on your PC.
No, it's not that I would think it would look bad for my. I do think I'm not sure my PC could run it to the extent this guy has it. I was just saying that my bitrate for my PC, as far as my internet goes, like sometimes I notice that like as much as I need to improve my upload in order for us to have a better thing. A better like a stream to not. We still have on occasion that like pixelization essentially, which just comes from the fact that I if I stop streaming on Twitch and I just stream to YouTube, we'd be fine. I'd have plenty of bitrate to upload to YouTube, but I unfortunately also want to upload to Twitch. So yeah, I think there might be a way. I think I was looking into it where you could split the same file to Twitch rather than having to render two different things, which is basically I have 10,000 bit or 10K bitrate here for YouTube, 10K bitrate for Twitch. Whereas if I just had to film, I could film 20K for my footage and then just split the signal. But I haven't looked into how to do that exactly, but I think it's possible. I just need to get off my ass and do it. But what are we to do? It feels weird not wishing whenever I have 160 wishes. We have a little bit of points. What should I spend? So I think my main priority right now is getting Caesar an impact set.
Take me.
And again, I think tomorrow's stream will be doing a little more story, probably trying to beat the story, honestly, and then also spending our batteries to get Caesar. We'll play it by year. I want to make my Caesar team. So Jane Doe is kind of complete. She's fine. Caesar, I want to switch her to the impact set so that I can really feel the impact difference. And then I want to have Piper up in here. So yeah, I have to love her weapon, all this other shit. So yeah. But we'll play that by ear. But I want to see what's the most important thing. I could farm for artifacts, but I feel like we can get artifacts with the disk drives I've been saving. So maybe the weapon's the most important thing right now. Let us enhance. Slot in. Oh, we have more than enough. In fact, probably have too much. How do I unlock? Boop, boop, boop. And I guess one more, because I didn't unlock it, I guess. No, wait. Damn it! Go. Yeah, this, and then boop, boop. Oh, we already have it maxed, I see. Yeah, we have one left over. Is that good? Probably not, but hey. Oh, that's my problem. I don't have any upgrade ascension material. Damn. I should definitely be saving that for weapons. Modify that. Use the rest. We don't have enough, I don't think. Shockingly, we do, actually. Wow, can I craft more? Good. Is that enough? It is not. We'll do one. I just want to see my Caesar specifically. That's why we're doing this before we're like winding down too hard. Is because I just want to see how my Caesar is now that she has the weapon. How good is her stunning capability? This, Caesar's with us. Good stuff. Let it rip. Bodhi says, me chatting handy, no A from word here. Yeah, Bodhi's keyboard's busted, so he's turned into just a maniac. But next stream, me can. Let's go, Bodhi. Bodhi, I am here. Bodhi, the whole time you can be talking like that, man. We would have loved to have you in the conversation. I would have totally embraced Caveman Bodhi, all right? It'd been a new era. I would have loved it. All right, let's see if we can actually stun somebody. Using Seth, who always has some energy in the tank. I will miss Seth. I'm kind of sad that we're leaving Seth behind a little bit. Nope, I'm goddamn it, there. I do think. Okay, ow. I thought Caesar at the beginning had something where she threw her shield and had like a thing where she throws it and then she brings it back. She's doing a lot. Actually, I don't know what I was doing then, but I think whatever I did worked.
Stay focused.
Ow, so I guess manual is not what I want. We want
Lone Syndicate said anime update. I finished Moonlit Fantasy, and I also finished My Wife Has No Emotions.
Was it good? I think I've heard about the no emotion one. Yeah, whatever that is, it hits hard.
The pressure's on.
And maybe that was what it was. Maybe my Caesar just wasn't. I didn't know that I had to attack in a certain way with Caesar. Or maybe it is the fact that it's her weapon makes it so that she can stun like a motherfucker. I don't know. I might have to look into what Caesar's like main attack is, because I feel like when I thought I read something a long time ago when Caesar was up and at him where if you wanted to play her and like stun someone, you have to like wait until her shield comes back to you and then hit it at the right time. Kind of like
The Flufferkin said put Seth on a team with Grace and Rena. Hypershock with his shield anomaly buffs should be great.
Yeah. I don't have Grace. I don't have Rena. But Archer Boy, I'm not sure. No. The future is very weird for us. All right. I don't know. Whomever we get will move forward with that. Yeah. Me end new manga. Me read that crazy revenge story. You started reading that manga that's the crazy revenge story, and it's brutal. Thumbs up or thumbs down? To me, man, it's too much for me. I can't handle that level of like toxic despair. Too much for my soul. Multi, but how's the book going? You do book good or take break cause tired?
Time for some Joker.
Lone says both were great, Grant. I can't wait for you to watch Moonlight. I can't wait either. I gotta get my way through the one man, the gosh darn what's it called? Not Moonlight Fantasy, but I can't think of it. What is it? The Overlord-esque anime. I can't think of what it's called. You'll help me hopefully. It's the one that I was watching last. It's the I Am Atomic guy. Slime suit guy who can, like, it kills everything. Anyways, that's the next one we're rocking. But ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow, like I said, we're winding down, but what do you call it? We most likely will start burning some of our batteries, and we'll start doing the main story and doing the events as well. By the way, the event that, well, I think it's ending at this point, this was actually a ton of fun. I actually dug this. I struggled at the beginning.
McFlufferkin said, we're going full Caesar can't text with this one.
Yeah. Bodhi says, that me changed a lot and me scared for psychopath. Yeah, man. Yeah. No shit. I'm about to say, what do you call it? That anime makes you just, it's awful. Like, again, like everyone loses. It's all sad. You realize how the extent of how monstrous people could be. And it's just, probably not that bad. Like, probably that's 1 in like 100 million, but hopefully you don't fucking find those people. Anyways, those horrible people. But yes. But this event was pretty fun. At the beginning, I felt like it was a little shitty because it was, what do you call it? I didn't understand what you really needed to do, but then I found one of my characters, and I just fucking lit up everything. It was great. Also, yeah. I wish this little arcadey event, though, I wish it gave you more things to do. Like, I wish it was a trigger for long-range attacks. I wish there was a melee button, because it just was literally like, attack in a general area, I guess. And we'll you do ranged. And I'm like, I feel like it's not as fun. This arcade game was good. Yeah, hopefully it stays. I imagine they just throw them in like the pit of like, it's another one for the books, which is actually not bad. Because you have like a bunch of cartridges at the arcade to like burn through every event. The event may be ending, but the game stays. Best arcade game thus far. Love the Broto-esque. Yeah, absolutely. Now play Hollow Cure. What's that? Is that like another version of it? I feel like there was another game that people talked about, which was like Summoners something. So they played like a version of like a lich or a demon summoner or anything like that. And you basically do the same thing where you like run around a circle area and just try to survive for rounds. Pretty neat. I think it's like similar to Vampire Survivors kind of like MO. But yes. But ladies and gentlemen, that's all I wanted to ramble at you guys today about. I wanted to ramble at you about that we're playing. I chose Zone Zero because I wanted to basically perfect my teams. And also we got the weapon. I got this weapon this morning, so I thought, fuck, that's a lot of things to do in Zenless now. We got to upgrade the weapon, burn through the story, get my team settled. And I'd prefer if you guys were a part of that, because I don't know some of the angles. Like, I appreciate you guys telling me about all the artifacts that are like going to be optimal for the team I'm trying to build, and all those kind of things. So yeah. But the other thing I want to talk to you guys about was that damn mouse that I showed you, which I thought was so cool. I am so tempted to like want to pursue typing with it, but then I start struggling with my current keyboard that I upgraded, and it just reminds me of like, I gotta go through this again, and I'm not even out of it. I'm still struggling with my keyboard being like, I want to like tap T with my right hand, but I can't. Yeah, it's a bit struggling. But yes. But hopefully that works out. And also I want to show you guys the Elden Ring thing. I'm not sure. I'm worried that I put that out there about like, well, for the whole like next month when we're just streaming nonstop. I'm a little worried. It would be very cool. It would be very cool to do like, for me to go through the effort to figure out how to get the mod working, and for that to be like our focus for a month. I think the shorts could be fun. I just am always... I'm always terrified when it comes to those games, because there's something about my personality that I think goes well with like deeply hard, despair-oriented games that are like meant to be ball crushing. Because I want to like reflect that as much as possible about like, it's gloomy and despairing. I'll try to be happy, or I'll lean into the fact that it's nonsense and we ate shit and died. But yeah, we played a game called Let Die. We're on the hook for it.
Are we winding down?
We're winding down, my boy. But yes, I'm a little bit worried about like Oh, that could work. I could see that being a fun like thing we could make shorts of. We could highlight our stream segments for that. People, I think, would be interested in watching past streams that when we play that. Well, what if it happens again? What if that does well? And then we have people just coming in here and being like, "Hey, when's the next time you're playing the next hardcore FromSoft game that crushes your balls agonizingly?" And I'm like, man, why would it happen twice? You know, probably not. Probably just a fluke. We should be fine. But that's interesting. Also, man, last thing I'll say before we wind down, I started editing shorts of our streams because I was like, surely like the videos that I'm making on Mind Palace and Madness that like make sense. There's certain clips that are like that. But man, I really liked going through and editing our Goofy Fun streams. There's a lot of fun, goofy moments where
Lone Syndicate said still waiting for GRINN to play the Elden Ring DLC.
That might be what we have to do, Lone. But we might replay all of Elden Ring in the first person mod through the DLC, maybe. Or I can replay the game because I never beat Elden Ring. I never even played the base game. I got close to the end and I stopped. Not close, I shouldn't say. I got probably like 70% there. I got to the giant and I stopped. Not because I wanted to, just because there were other things to play at the time. And I like games as a whole, not like the one game.
Said he played Dragon Ball game. Very good.
Yeah, you playing the Dragon Ball game is good. I've seen the people playing it, people talking up. But apparently it's got a lot of things on Steam. Like a lot of people are playing the shit out on Steam. What was I saying to wrap up the stream? I was saying some random shit. Elden Ring. Oh yeah, it was cool seeing like the streams that are unarguably the hardest to do are the VR streams. Like, and it's just because like the programs don't work, the games glitch all the time, and it's not even like the games. It's strictly the Oculus Quest 2 is just a fucking nightmare. It's no longer supported. It's super buggy. The programs barely work for it. In order for me to get the quality of which you guys would I think watch and enjoy, it's so fucking difficult. It's like hell I don't mean it's dramatic, but it's shitty. And yeah, what do you call it? It's just tough. It's just tough to kind of like do that streams. But those are the streams when I'm making like the YouTube shorts and I'm like, oh, this is the funniest. It's like us that segment where we were like on a random tangent about us like taking this book. And it was just one random mod that I just happened to download, and we were covering like a healer. So we were already on the track of like a healer nonsense talk. Like paladin stuff, and us just like throat punching somebody with a book, and then like beating the shit out of someone's face and saying like we choose the path of peace was just a cool like little short moment where like you could put that as a short and it would be fun and cute, you know. So like again, as much as like VR is the hardest to do because it's just exhausting, it's technically annoying and difficult, but it also makes for I think some of the most unique and fun content that I'm proud of. So I probably just have to bite the bullet and buy like a better headset so I don't have to be stuck in this kind of like malaise hell about like why is this not working and can I just be easy to like put on my headset and go and not put on my headset it's glitching, put on my headset it's starting to corrupt it and fail. You know, my headsets are expensive and I also have so many wants right now. I gotta unearth my earthly desires, all those things. Ladies and gentlemen, hopefully I can see you once again. Thank you kindly for putting out with me. That is it. We are streaming at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time tomorrow. Hopefully I can see you there. I am off to go make some shorts and whatnot.
Flufferkin said not serious nomination of Atlas for Stream Month. Join me in Retro RPG with furry short stacks. Lol. LMAO even.
What is is that the Atlas where it's like furries and guns and shit? I think I've seen that one. We could try playing it for fun. I'm not sure if it's expensive. If it's expensive, then maybe not. But if we could try it as like a one-off thing, that's kind of what in some cases the month of streaming is. It's like what happens if we tried to like instead of being like a YouTuber, what if we were just like a streamer for like one whole month essentially? So like we'd have to play games that weren't like the Elden Ring thing. As much as I'm like, oh fuck, it's a difficult game. I think that'd be something that would be interesting to like follow along for like a month. Of you playing a game, maybe not like all the time, but still, and then also like playing these weird like meme games that are like just trending on Twitch and YouTube and stuff like that, and just playing them regardless if I think they're fun and just trying to find the fun in them, making shorts for content when I'm off stream, stuff like that. I think that'd be fun to do for the next month of that. But I also am like sick and tired right now, so I'm in a bad headspace to be like, we'll do all of these things because I'm like, I'm tired. I don't want to do anything right now. So, yeah. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully I can see you again tomorrow. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Appreciate all you guys helping me. And hopefully you seen something that you thought was neat, especially with the type of keyboard or the cool Elden Ring in first person. Either or. Thank you guys for your time. And goodbye, my friends. Ooh, that'd be good. Yeah, having like some designated weekend days where we're doing co-op. Bring back oh, that wasn't Sunday Fun Day. It was a weird co-op name, but that's fine.